happy crocheters, this is Lindsay from windingroadcrochet.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make a simple hair organizer. So for this project we are going to use a few supplies. We need a yarn needle, we need scissors, we are going to use a size H 5mm crochet hook. I like the Clover Amour crochet hooks. And for the yarn, I'm actually using Red Heart Scrubby Smoothie. I think it's discontinued, but a good alternative would be the Sugar and Cream yarn by Yarnspirations. It's just 100% cotton, a worsted weight or medium weight cotton yarn. So that is a size 4 yarn. You're going to need a little over ½ ounce of yarn, so it's a small project. To get started, we are going to make a slip knot, insert our hook, and we are going to begin to chain. You're going to chain 65, but you can make this longer if you like. The chain number isn't super important, but I am chaining 65 for my project. Once your chain is as long as you would like it to be, remember that part of this chain is going to get doubled back to create little pockets for things like headbands. But once you have it as long as you like, we are going to double crochet in the third chain from the hook. So I'm going to work in the back bumps of the chain, but you can work into the chain any way you like. So you'll yarn over, insert your hook into the third chain from the hook, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. That's how you double crochet. We are going to work 1 double crochet in every chain until we reach the very end. When you reach the end of the row, we are going to make a turning chain, but this time we're going to chain 6 because we want to make a loop to hang this piece by. So I'm just going to chain 6, turn our work. You can chain more if you like. And then we're going to double crochet into the very first stitch and double crochet in every stitch across. Once you make it to the end of row 2, we are simply going to chain 1. I like to use a chain 1 even for double crochet. What I like to do is work a chain 1 and then pull up on my loop just a little bit and then double crochet into the very first stitch. I think this gives a very clean looking edge, but this edge is going to be hidden, so do this however you like. Now we're just going to double crochet in every stitch across. When you reach the end of row 3, we're going to do what I'm just going to call the finishing row. This is completely optional. We're going to double crochet along the side of our rows, just these 3 rows here. To do this, I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to work 2 single crochets into the side of this double crochet. So here is where I'm working my first single crochet. And then your second single crochet can be worked through the double crochet or around the double crochet. It's completely up to you. I like to work kind of pushing through the bottom of the double crochet. Now we're going to work 7 single crochets working around our chain 6 loop. And that's just going to make everything look a lot nicer and be a little bit more durable. Once you've worked your 7 single crochet, then we will work 2 single crochets into the side of our last double crochet row. And from here, you can fasten up your yarn and we'll weave in our ends. We should only have 2 ends. We will just clip our yarn and then yarn over with the yarn end and pull it the last loop on our hook. Next, we're going to take the end of our piece and fold it up approximately 5 inches. You can fold it up further if you like, but this is to give us little pockets for hanging things like headbands. I'm going to take some yarn and a yarn needle and sew the top of our piece in place. I'm going to go ahead and cut 3 12-inch strands of yarn that I will use to sew on some little pockets for things like headbands. We're just going to thread our needle and we're going to stitch up and down what they call a running stitch through the top of our piece here. I like to sew back and forth once, that way I can knot my 2 yarn ends together. Then after I knot them together, I'm just going to weave in those 2 ends. Now we're going to repeat this process 2 more times, kind of cutting this little section into thirds. Here's our finished piece and we are all ready to load it up with our hair accessories. So this is really something I made for my daughter. So I have a lot of little bows and clips and headbands that I use for her. I was even able to tuck her little sunglasses in here as well. She just likes to really put her own touch on her style, and I thought this would be helpful. You're also able to hang hooked earrings on this, as well as you could add some buttons to be able to hang necklaces from this, so it's really customizable. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this quick and easy hair organizer project, and check out my other videos for other quick and easy projects. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and as always, thank you so much for watching.